Today we are making a striped cake, but we're gonna do a little bit different with this striped cake. We're gonna pipe buttercream in the middle of the stripes. Instead of making actual stripes on our cake, it's kind of a fun little twist on a striped cake. Welcome back to Shalise Bakes Cakes. Hi my cake friends. I've missed you guys so much. I know I've been a bit MIA the past few months, but I just spent the holidays with my family and it was magical and wonderful, but I am back baking and yeah, Shalise Bakes Cakes. We're back, guys. We are back. Today I'm making kind of a winter cake just because it's wintertime and cold and I kind of love, the winter colors. So we're going to make a striped cake, but it's a little bit of a different kind of striped cake. To achieve our stripes, you guys know that we use, my cake home that has the stripes. There's lots of different sizes. We're gonna use this side today and we're just gonna make some indents in our cake like we're gonna make stripes. So we have our cake here. You can see I just need to buttercream it. When you are going to make stripes on a cake, it's really essential to get a lot of buttercream onto your cake. So put more buttercream, extra buttercream onto the cake because you really wanna get those indents in the stripes. To help, you can also get your buttercream and put it in a piping bag and kind of put it all the way around so you get a little bit more thicker buttercream. This time I didn't do that, but if you guys want to, that's a lot easier to kind of get it thicker on your cake. We have our buttercream. It's time to smooth it out and make those stripes. So we're just gonna hold our striped cake home here at a 90-degree angle, and we're just gonna push and go around nice and slow right into our cake. And you can see the first time around, you can kind of see the little indents, but it's not great. You can see all the little holes. Just get more buttercream. Yeah, this is what happens behind the scenes here. All right, just get more buttercream and fill in those holes, those dents, and then go around slowly again with your cake comb. I promise if you just keep adding that buttercream into the holes on your cake, it will soon become beautiful stripes like this. This time, if we were making, normal stripes, I would tell you to stick it in the freezer for a good 20 minutes before we add another color. You can still stick it in the freezer. I would just leave it in there for about 10 minutes just so the buttercream gets firm. And now instead of adding our stripes, we are going to pipe in the middle of our stripes that we just made. So we're gonna pipe in the middle of the indents. I guess that's a better term for this because it's a new way to have a striped cake, but I really think it's fun. All right, so to do this, all I do here is to get a bunch of piping bags and a bunch of piping tips. My tips I use is just a whole bunch of different sizes of star piping tips. You can use whatever you guys have in your house. I just used star tips for this cake. And it's a really good practice. You can practice your piping skills on this cake. It's super fun. Before you start piping, the easiest way to get this done, because it does take a minute because you're going to be piping a lot on this cake. I always get my colors of buttercream nice and colored, then I get my piping bags ready. So that it's super easy to add the buttercream and just go for it. I would not, this is just my own opinion, but I wouldn't fill up all the piping bags at the very beginning because when the buttercream sits in your piping bag, it tends to get melty and we don't want melty buttercream. We need to have it looking nice because we're making a beautiful floral winter cake. Does that make sense? A floral winter cake? Maybe. Okay, and so get all your piping bags ready, get your buttercream colored and mixed, and then you're ready to rock this. I'm just gonna start piping, you guys. I just have a star tip and I'm just gonna start going right in the indents we made on this cake. As if, the stripes where we would add the color, we're just gonna start piping in the middle of all of those would-be stripes. Then we're gonna get a different star tip, and this one I'm gonna kind of do like a little rosette, if you will. We're just gonna go kind of, little rosette. We're gonna fill in with little rosettes around. As we keep piping, we are just filling in all of the stripes. We want it to fill really good with whatever kind of piping you want to do. We just want to fill it up so you can't see the indent anymore. So we're essentially making stripes just in a different way, and we're going to fill them with some pretty piping and flowers. All right, so just keep going. I have, like I said, lots of different sizes of star tips because you're gonna need different sizes to kind of fill in the gaps. And then we're just gonna go for it, you guys. We're just gonna fill in these stripes. Is this cake giving you winter vibes, spring vibes? I'm not sure what vibes it's giving off, but I do love a good piped cake. So much fun, and really, it looks so much harder than it is. It's not that hard. It does take a little bit more time to pipe it all, and those last little white, oh my goodness, I spared you from having to watch all of that happen because that took a minute, guys. It took a minute, but it was worth it. And there's no sprinkles on this cake. What? No sprinkles? I know. But sometimes, you know, I don't say this very often, but sometimes a cake doesn't need sprinkles. Did I really say that? All right, guys, thanks so much for watching here at Shalice Bakes Cakes. I'm so happy to be back. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any ideas and fun things you want me to make. I'm so excited for this new year. I have lots of ideas. Hit me up in the comments and I'll definitely try and make whatever you guys want me to. Thanks so much for watching here, and make sure and subscribe to my channel, guys.